everybody, it's me, Steve from Target. Hey, look at this. 3D printed logo. This is from Scott in Alaska. I don't think I've ever gotten any physical mail from Alaska before. Thanks, Scott, that was really cool. He's doing a lot of 3D work, and he's got this on the Thingiverse. I also want to thank Tim Sluter, who sent me a couple more books, and these are going to come in handy because in January I try to do my storage and organization projects because that's when everybody thinks that they're going to straighten out their lives and organize their homes. Tim, thank you so much. Tim is such a good, long-time supporter of the show. Oh, the toy box. Those of you who have been following me on Twitter know that the guy who had the highest bid, the winning bid on the toy box for charity, flaked out. He just e-bailed on me. He wouldn't answer any of my emails or anything. But eBay has a thing where you can offer it up to the second highest bidder. So the second highest bidder was a guy who actually lives out of state, and he paid right up for it, and he told me, well, obviously I can't come and get it, so why don't you just donate it to someplace local that could use it? So you know what I did? I contacted the local Novato Community Hospital, and they got right back with me and they said, we'd love to have it. So I'm gonna be delivering it to them on Monday. So that is a bit of good news. I love it when things turn around like that. You know, I was kind of frustrated with this guy who wasn't paying, but it turned out for all of the better, and the box stays local, kids here get to enjoy it. Win, win, win. All the way around. Guess who stopped by this week? Look who's here. You may recognize this is Peter Brown. I don't know why I'm going to cut all that out because I just like totally blanked.
We're on.
I blanked on his last name. Look what Peter brought me.
It's a chakram.
Yeah. You know what that is?
It's a weapon.
Yeah, he made these for his channel one time.
Oh, God. Oh, careful. I didn't sharpen it. It was probably a good idea.
Is it likely that this thing would break if I dropped it?
No, I've thrown mine a lot. Like a frisbee. You could totally break it. And you're gonna.
So how would you go ahead and to sharpen? How would you make it really sharp?
On a sander. Just sharpen that edge on the sandpaper. Yeah.
At an angle.
And if you want to take off anybody's heads or watermelons.
Anyways, if you guys haven't seen Peter's channel, check it out. He does a lot of epoxy. A lot of epoxy stuff.
I like adhesive.
Epoxy. He pours epoxy and pours other stuff in the epoxy and then turns it, right?
Right.
Turn it.
I like to glue stuff.
Peter, great. Thanks for stopping by. It was great, and I hope you can come by. Hope you can come by again sometime. Did you see me try to eat the ghost pepper last night? I posted a video of it over on Facebook. I'll put the link over here and you can watch that. Have you ever eaten a ghost pepper? It's a death pepper. It is the hottest pepper in the world. It's got like 1 million Scoville units, I guess. Oh, and I wanted to also tell you about a couple of videos I shot with Carrie Byron from Mythbusters, and it's part of this American Express campaign, Everyday Genius. It's life hacks and those sort of things. So check in the description. I'll put a couple of links to those. We just can announce them now. That's what I was doing. I was shooting in New York a few weeks ago, so that was a lot of fun shooting with Carrie. And I'll be mentioning that on the regular show, probably next Friday. Football. Denver plays Oakland tomorrow. Can you imagine if Oakland actually beat Denver? I mean, the whole city would just be humiliated. Worse than that whole Super Bowl thing. Shaving stand. I hope you watched the shaving stand video yesterday. And maybe you're getting involved with Movember. I was thinking about growing the mustache myself, but my facial hair grows really, really slowly. And so if I'd, in a month's time, I really wouldn't have that much of a mustache. And if any of you are growing some really killer epic mustache, post a picture over on my Facebook page. Use the hashtag Movember too. That would be really cool. I'd love to see those. Even if you're not going to make a razor stand, I hope you can use that wood bending technique. I've used that before in projects, and I think it's great. In some ways, it's better than steam bending because when you steam bend something, you have to also account for the spring back on it. But when you just glue laminated pieces together, there's no spring back. Let me give you my TV show updates. Tonight is the season finale of Doctor Who. And I don't know what the deal is with Clara, but I think she's going to be leaving the series. Love Peter Capaldi. It seems like a really short season, didn't it, to you? Maybe it cost a lot to produce. Other shows, I'm still really crazy about Selfie. Really happy that About a Boy has started up again this season, and I think that's a really fun show to watch. It's funny and cute. And I thought you would like to know, those are the main sitcoms that I'm watching this year. Oh, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine too. That's pretty funny with Adam Sandberg. There's my E-Entertainment report. The website is finally almost done. Almost ready to launch. I'm gonna do a soft launch of it, I think, this week or next week. Okay, I think we got it all covered. I'm looking at my notes here and I pretty much went down the list. Toy box, ghost pepper, a little bit of football, a little bit of woodworking, and the fall TV lineup. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week.